Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to AI Have an Idea. My name is Josh, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why I named this channel AI Have an Idea. So this video is going to be jumbled up. I apologize in advance, but if you stick around, I promise to hope it makes sense. So I was trying to figure out what to talk about. This is my first time recording in this office for an official video that I want to post. I was trying to figure out what I can even talk about, and I realized one thing I have never really explained. I've told this story so many times to other people, I forget that I haven't even explained it out in any of my content. But the reason why I call it AI Have an Idea, it started off as a joke. My commute was into San Francisco. Me and my girlfriend, we were reading off of the billboards, and they were saying like AI this, AI that. And we just started making a joke. Hey, I'm tired about hearing about AI. And we were laughing. During this time, I was into the whole entrepreneurship type of thing. I was reading a lot of business books and freelancer books, leadership books, and that type of genre. I was learning how building a business was more of the goal rather than to just get good skills to work a good job. Finding work in my field, I'm a mechanical engineer, at least in my area, it has been hard. I felt like my resume was kind of like a lottery ticket, and then on top of that, AI was just increasingly growing popular. There was this paranoia that AI is going to take over our jobs, and I had to think the education we would learn in school would be so much more advanced than what a computer can do. But now if a computer can practically do the things that we go to school for, what am I doing here? The only answer I kind of came up with that made you special was that, you were you, your personalities and your perspectives. And I found Rick Rubin's The Creative Act kind of led me to this idea of, okay, there's this other world beyond what we know. This world that he talked about, he also explained it the same way as some of my favorite authors like Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, and Joseph Murphy, who is the author of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Really interesting books in the way they taught success and how they taught growth and personal development. They talked about this other world, this other plane of existence. With me, with my morals, with my upbringing, what really makes me special, the real me, the real you, is something that can't be quantified, can't be proved in science, cannot be explained other than through religion, other than through God. If we're just science, then we're just these biological things raised to a higher order. With Byron Reese's Fourth Kind book, he also explains are we just a combination of experiences, atomic structures, or something like that? And so what really makes us special, there's something that gave us this life, there's something that gave us this perspective. There is this other part of life that has to come from inside. That's why those who read the Bible, they talk about how it is food for the soul. It's food for your personality. It's fuel for your inner being, your ability to create, your ability to draw out the necessary power from within yourself in order to make things happen in the world. If it's AI this, AI that, then it's just a wake-up call. It is a call to action. Be like, hey, who we are is a lot more than what we can quantify in numbers and science. We are creations to have ideas of our own, then create more and evolve more. And that's exactly what God intends us to do. Be connected with Him, His grace, and His judgment, to push forth the things He wants to be brought into this world. Even things that are evil, yes, there is sin. That is why it is important to maintain a connection with God. As long as you maintain faith, He pushes the works, and you feel more spiritually quenched, fulfilled to move forward in your life. You may have a dream for your life and you could work so hard to get there, but what I've kind of noticed is when you get closer to God, you find yourself trying to nourish yourself within your connection with this higher power. I did that, and now I find myself feeling spiritually quenched doing these type of videos, and it's way different from what I intended my life to be. There's this verse, I believe it was Matthew 16:25. I believe it was Matthew 16:25. For whoever shall save their life will lose it, and for whoever shall lose their life for my sake shall find it. What I've had in my own journey was, all my life I've just been trying to be a good engineer. When I started praying more, I was getting really concerned because I was noticing myself feel more myself. I started to feel more connected with the idea of going into something with video content, evolving and learning and creating, rather than just the 9 to 5 mindset that I kind of grew up in. And it's all around me to tell me that, oh, I need to go in this way. But then when you pray to God, he says no, follow his way. Pray to him, talk to him, and gain a relationship with him, and he will lead you in the right path that he has intended for you. While I was praying to God, I started noticing a change in myself, but also a detachment from a lot of the things that I held true to the identity of my life. Whether that was my friends, my family, my perspectives of the world, some of my morals and beliefs of how things should be, they all started falling apart. I couldn't understand it, because here I was, pray every day, read the Bible, get closer to God, and somehow I feel like I am losing this part of my life. I'm losing my life, but for his sake. And as I pray, I find myself moving in a direction that makes me feel better, but moving in a direction different from what I've ever known. Makes me feel complete. You are more than just these worldly things, and you're of a much higher thing. And in order to get to that identity, in order to make your life feel more complete and quenched and fulfilled, is by following in God's path. God is the truth, the way, the life. And so if we continue on that path, then we will find ourselves right where we need to be at the right time. I don't know how I'm going to piece this together into a video, but hopefully it still works. That's how I got to I Have an Idea, because it was just this title that stuck with me in my entire journey of understanding AI, understanding myself, understanding a higher power, understanding the gift I have, and it just stuck to me to keep it as I Have an Idea. I love the name because it brought me to where I am now, which is making this content for you guys. This video was probably not the most straightforward to understand. Hopefully you guys kind of piece together exactly what I'm talking about, but I just see this connection, and I want this information to get out there to as many people so that you guys can also apply it to your lives for whatever you guys got going on, and just see how your life changes. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you would like to continue to support what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe, and hope to see you guys in my next video. See you guys again.